y'all secondary to this hip hop protest shit. I got some I got something for y'all tonight. Let me just get Mano and y'all niggas will be dessert. Right now, let me get to the main course. I'm not gonna even get to the appetizer. We get into the meat and potatoes since Ronald B. Stinger's in this goddamn chat. He just inspired a whole goddamn other show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We addressing the hating ass motherfucker funker tonight. Y'all know who the hating ass motherfunker is. Sometimes I refer to them as Moon, but we ain't saying no names tonight. Y'all just if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, then somebody in the chat somewhere, somehow, somewhere, they will guess and y'all will figure it out. But we ain't saying nobody names tonight because I got my man Ronald B. Stinger Savage in the chat tonight. I'm not bringing him on the screen. I'm just going to leave his name right there so y'all can know about the hating ass motherfunker that we talking about tonight. Okay? Remember, we talking about in also the let me think of a name of the other person. What I'm gonna call the other person? The Chi-Town Princess. Okay? Now I ain't even call her a princess. The Chi-Town, uh, the Chi-Town chick. All right. So the hating motherfunker and the Chi-Town chick that's trying to ruin hip hop. Right? Y'all with me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all know where we going. Hey Tiny, don't get blocked. You will get blocked. Enjoy the show. Y'all know? Okay. My main people know. Okay. We good. All right, hold on. Let me inform these folks right here on the gram, and we gonna get into this. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. And then I'll get to Nori and Joe Button making Bubba Lip Sean feel like he the king of hip hop. the, the, like he they papa.
But you'll never want to change her.
Oh yeah, breaking news too. Somebody on my favorite cruise, the Virgin Voyages, somebody fell off the goddamn, or this woman jumped off a balcony. I don't know. She tried to think she could jump off and jump into the water, but she jumped off and landed on the lower deck and landed on top of somebody and died, y'all. They was just embarking from Miami and had to turn around and go back. Crazy, crazy. All right, let me get the Instagram people. We're gonna call this one. Wait, let me type it up first. I'm live on YouTube, y'all. Instagram. I'm live on YouTube and Instagram, y'all. So we're gonna call the show the hater ass motherfunker throws away the Chicago chick. Okay, y'all. Let's get into this. Woo! This. Now, where do I begin? Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Now, y'all all know what a hater is, right? And y'all know who the king of haters are, right? If you don't know somebody, y'all discuss it in the chat. I'm not saying no names here, you know. So people in the chat, can y'all tell uh who would be known as the biggest hater in this motherfunker that is connected with the Chi-Town chick? All right, y'all know who the Chi-Town chick is too. Peace, what up, bro? Right? Okay. All right, now we see it, right? All right, it's in there. Y'all see it. Holla at the Piper. The Piper got you. That Piper got you. Get in the chat. Get in the YouTube chat. If you want to know who I'm talking about there, I see the name come up in the Instagram chat. I'll tell you holla at them. All right. We ain't saying no names here because these men's is bitches. Okay. So we ain't gotta say no names. All right. No, I just need y'all to know who we talking about. If you holler at my man Tony Pipe in the what you call it, in the YouTube chat, he'll let you know. All right. Genuine, no, we're not talking about that. Ain't that person is not known as the hater ass motherfucker. All right, the hating ass motherfucker. Everybody know who the hater ass motherfucker is. All right. So, what's my Instagram? My Instagram is Choke No Joke Official. Here's it. It's right here. All right. What up, though? All my Detroit heads. What up, though? Sending love from Brooklyn, sending love back. Okay. All right. So, as I was telling y'all the last day, on Monday of last week, a week ago, right? Set it up, Fenderson, set it up. I'll come through Raleigh. I'll be in Raleigh, you know what I mean? But holla at me, right? Oh yeah, Choke No Joke, I'm on the promo tour. Promoters holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the promo tour. Promoters holla at me, different cities. All right. Promo means I'm not going to charge you. All right. You might get a rider, but I ain't going to charge you. All right. Depending on what city you at, this, that, and the third. So I'm on the promo. So promoters, you want me to come hold something, party, whatever, perform, whatever it is, I'm on the promo tour, the Choke No Joke Inspirational Tour. All right. Starting this week, y'all going to see me popping up in different places. All right. I got to get out here, shake hands, kiss babies. You know what I'm saying? Like a president on the campaign. All right. And I kiss babies in the way these niggas be talking about. That's a figure of speech for people running on the campaign. All right. Now, if y'all want me to do y'all podcast on this promo tour, I'm being selective. All right. I'm being selective on which ones I'm going to do. But if you send me your joint and I like it, then I'm going to do it. You know, I may do it. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it. I may do it. On this promo tour, all right? Choke No Joke. I'm on a 90 days promo tour. 90 days. All right? So you got now, which is April 1st, or the beginning of April. You got May, June, July. Promo tour. All right? Choke No Joke at Gmail for all requests. All right? Choke No Joke at Gmail for all requests. I rock with the underdogs all the time. I just got to like your style of your show. You got it. Choke No Joke at Gmail. All right. I'm on promo for 90 days. I don't care what. Now, if you out of the country, like I said, certain things we got to talk about. But I'm on promo. I'm not going to charge you to show up. All right. But getting there might be is something different. All right. But like I said, I'm on promo tour. Tell me what city you in. I might pop in. You know what I'm saying? Podcast. All right. I work with the underdogs. I see you over here. All right. Holla at me, man. Grown and sexy events. I ain't going over there with y'all young niggas shooting shit up, goddamn it. And niggas better have some goddamn security. All right. So let's get back to the hip hop museum, right? Now, remember I did the show where I told y'all a star is behind the destruction of the hip hop museum. Remember that? You know what I mean? Star in the sky is behind. You know, everybody think they're a star. You know, so you know. But getting back to the hating ass motherfunker and the Chicago chick, right? The hating ass motherfunker, I told y'all, was gonna take that chick from Chicago, and allegedly he's behind the whole shit, but trying to hide in the bushes and shit and put her up front. You know, now you see Hassan Campbell and the first victim to come out, right, was this guy here. Him right here, this guy right here. This is the first guy to come out in the whole Afrika Bambaataa joint. Rand Dub, good looking, appreciate you. Good looking. My guy. Rand, what you gotta hit me? Let me know what city you in. Let me know what city you in. I might pull up on you. All right. Show No Joke Inspirational Tour, promo tour. Holla at me. All right, so this guy right here, as y'all can see, Ronald B. Stinger Savage, right? He is the first person to come out with the whole allegations about Afrika Bambaataa in that situation, right? Now, he has a website, right? His website is called Hip Hop Stands with Survivors.org, right? I'm definitely coming to Chicago. That's his website right there, right? Hip Hop Stands with Survivors.org. All right. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Right. Now, I just dropped a link in there. Right? Because I want y'all to go to the website. Right? Let me pull up the website. This is his website, right? When you come on it, it's right here. Hip Hop Stands with Survivors. So as y'all could go and check out the website, right? So then he got a spot right here. I want y'all to go to. It's right next to where it says home. It says threaten a survivor, right? Now, and this on that page is a video right there, right? That I want y'all to click on and go to. Damn, what was? Oh, I know. 53 minutes and 30 seconds. So click on this video here. It says Sonetta Studios, right? Click on that. And go to 5330. And I'm going to give y'all a few little minutes to just listen, right? And then y'all be able to follow me a lot more. Hip Hop Survivors. No, excuse me. Hip Hop Stands with Survivors.org for the Instagram people. Hip Hop Stands with Survivors.org. And then go to the where you see home at, go next to that and hit Threatening a Survivor. And then you're going to see a YouTube video. It's the only video up on that page. Right? Click on that video and go to 53 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm not going to play it because niggas is broads. Just going to give y'all a few minutes just to listen a little bit. And this is the guy right here that's getting screamed on. Is getting yelled at. Y'all should know who the other person is. It's as clear as day. And here's a victim, y'all. A survivor. I ain't gonna call him a victim, I'm call him a survivor. Hip Hop Survivors, excuse me, Hip Hop Stands with Survivors.org. $53 minutes and 30 seconds in. Tyra, what up, boo? All right, I'm gonna give y'all like 2 more minutes for the people just catching up. Hip Hop Stands with Survivors.org. Go to the page, Threatening a Survivor. That's Ronald B. Stinger Savage y'all hearing on the video. And the hating ass motherfucker. Tony Steels, what up? All right, y'all, 2 more minutes. I know it's long, but y'all can listen to it on your own side. I just need y'all to see what's going on here. Hip hop stands with survivors.org, not .net, .tv, .org, .org. Don't try nothing else. Org. You're going to get it wrong. Org. Tasha Rain, you can tell them who it is. Y'all can say the name in the chat. I'm just not saying the names. Y'all can say the names in the chat. I'm just not saying the names. Tina T, what up? Oh, to help y'all figure out if y'all don't know, let me show y'all more. All right, on the hip hop stands with survivors.org. Org. All right. Look what happens here. That's who y'all hearing right here, right there, right? Look at it, the message that this guy leaves a survivor. Look at the message he leaves a survivor. Let me read it to y'all for those who can't see on Instagram. Well, let me show y'all then. How about that? Ronald Savage, aka B Stinger, was still performing with Afrika Bambaataa in 1983. At that time, Renegades of Funk was just released, and B Stinger, born in 1965, was 18 years of age. Molestation or gay love going wrong. Wow. That's how you talk to a survivor? Okay. I'm just saying. Now there's the Chicago chick going at Ronald B. Savage. The survivor. This is the chick at the Chicago chick at the protest talking to this one the guy that the first guy in this whole thing. Ronald Savage, if any lawyers is dumb enough to file a case against me under this, when you lose, you will be paying all of my expenses and my lawyer's expenses, hotels, flights, meals, city transportation, loss of work time, etc. You can't afford to pay me and my lawyer's lost work time alone. Believe me, Ninja, please. Courts are not your personal playground. I dare you to file a lawsuit against me. I'm on your ass for 12 months like you have been. Whoa. So as you can see, he says, are you only besides survivors you can control? And is mad that Ron Savage forgave and admitted that he pretended to be 18 years old when the encounter happened. A 15-year-old kid just trying to be down and hang out at clubs. There's a lot more to this story. Is this a real advocate Ronald Savage wants to move on. Does that mean you were lying about suing me, jackass, clown? You've been popping mad-ish for over a year now, and you want to move on? Ha! We got 10 months to go, ninja. But I understand. Hassan has gone viral again, and you just can't stand it. Uh-huh. But I was the first to come out. I'm the real victim. At least until I changed my story and tried to discredit John Doe. And then Ronald writes, this is the real behind the cameras in the print, in the publications. Is the lady on the podium, y'all. For the survivors. Ain't that so? I told you it'd be another side to these people. So if you late, you go into hip hop standswithsurvivors.org. And then you go, they go to link for you. And you go to 5330. Right? 5330. If you have on Instagram, you go to hip hop standswithsurvivors.org. Anything else is fake. It ain't Ronald B. Stinger's page. Go there, go to the video that says Sonetta Studios and click and drag to 5330 and listen. You all right, Taiwan? I hear you. Okay, so now that I got a little preview of that, right? So this guy, like I said, this is the first victim in this whole Bambaataa thing when he came out with the Daily News. That's how the hating ass mother effer and everybody was introduced to this guy. All right, so now I told y'all that it was a star behind this whole destruction of the hip hop museum, right? And we watched the protest and we heard the Chicago chick say that she gave credit to Star. What she says? She says she gives credit to Troy, Star Terrain, and herself because everybody else. And she says it was I think she said 6 years or something to the date, March 29th, when uh Troy Star Terrain broke this story, right? Now, I told y'all this, in my opinion, allegedly, this woman was being puppeteered by this dude to get out here and fight this Zulu fight, right? So now people see it with their own eyes. Like common sense is common sense. Everybody is just not stupid, right? So I get a call, somebody tell me, oh man, yeah, your man up here on his show addressing the situation with the protest, trying to act like he ain't got nothing to do with it. So I said, let me go check this out. Nigga, you are full of shit. Here we go, the same way you pushed me up in the front with the Charlamagne and Jessica shit and act like you ain't had nothing to do with it, so you ain't get no lawsuit. Here I called it again, right? Then I call it again, y'all. This is a grimy mother sucker. Oh, this nigga's grimy. He's doing it again. He's doing it again. Now watch. If this Chicago chick turns around and starts blowing up off this story and gets super praised, he gonna come right back in, step back in, and he gonna discredit her and be like, look, I'm the one that started this. I did it. This is my story. But now let me show y'all what he did. Same thing, what I told y'all. This motherfucker will do the shooting and throw the gun right at your feet, and you gonna get the lawsuit. Now, here, what I told y'all. Watch this girl get sued, rocking with him, take it, and man, he gonna make it look like it's all her, right? If you go look at my joint, hold on, let me show y'all. Okay. Now, to refresh your memory, right? Let me play a little bit of this one, right? Y'all go. This is 2 days after the protest, right? Let me refresh your memory with this. I called it. Watch this breakdown. This is going to be classic. Watch this. I called it. Man, watch this. I don't understand how the brother Hassan Campbell is out here making this big fuss about Bambaataa. When as a grown man, you're standing right next to this man. Now I seen a picture earlier, and I'm like, I don't know if this one's real or fake. This, that, and the other. So I took it down. This one right here is a real picture. This is a real picture. Right? the way he's going so hard on this hip hop museum because he's saying Bam has got some to Bam stepped down in 2016. He was involved. Niggas is like, nah, nigga, no, you out of here. He stepped down. He has nothing to do with this thing since 2016. And 7 years later, his name ain't on no paperwork. He ain't got nothing to do with it. There are people that is Zulu Nation that may have been close to Bam, this, that, and the third. But now they trying to make this whole thing like hip hop is a pedophile ring, right? So Hassan is being used right now, in my opinion, along with this lady named I don't even know her name, right? But they all like, listen. Tasha Rain, you are correct. This is all Moon. If you don't know who Moon is, Tasha Rain could tell you in the chat, right? Now, I'm going to break this whole thing down, right? Now, I'm not saying that Hassan Campbell is not a victim. I'm not saying Ronald B. Savage Stinger is not a victim, right? I'm not saying that at all, and I'm not saying that I'm not sympathetic to anybody that have allegedly been taken advantage of by Afrika Bambaataa, right? I believe Afrika Bambaataa is gay, right? I believe that. That's my personal belief. I believe Afrika Bambaataa messed with men, boys, teenagers, whatever. I'm not saying babies, but the same sex. I believe that. I told that story, right? I told that story way back when I tell the story about Bambaataa, Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell, Rick Rubin, and Fly Ty Williams, all in the beginning and starting at the Roxy. I tell this whole thing. I tell my whole what's the word I'm looking for? My whole conspiracy on how this gay thing got started in hip hop, right? I put Bam in the beginning of it, along with like the Russell Simmons, the Andre Harrells, this, that, and other. I said this years ago, right? On Doggy Diamonds, in the interview with Doggy Diamonds. All right, you see me sitting on the bench. I got on a blue suit. I tell this whole story. So I don't doubt what Hassan Campbell or Ronald Savage saying about Bam messing with the same sex. I believe them with that, right? Because this whole underground gay movement in hip hop, and it started way back then in the Roxy with these niggas, right? In my opinion. So me growing up in the Bronx and being in hip hop, I've been hearing that Bam was on the gay side, right? So moving forward, right? None of these people that I know or that people can bring receipts that they press charges on this man. You know what I'm saying? Or there's settlements out there like it was with R. Kelly. Even though R. Kelly didn't get arrested for a bunch of shit, he had a whole bunch of settlements with people and stuff, which contribute to him getting to where he's at today, right? Well, Hassan Campbell right now and this whole movement to stop the hip hop museum, right? If Hassan and B Stinger both had the opportunity before the statute of limitations was up to press charges on Bam. Hassan didn't show up, and B Stinger didn't do it. And remember, Star went hard on B Stinger. Remember when he cursed him out and threatened him because he was mad at him because he wouldn't go and do what he told him to do to get Bam locked up, right? We all heard the audio, right? Right? So let me take y'all back, right? To show y'all that I believe Moon is behind this whole thing, right? Allegedly. Here we go. The whole thing, the whole Jessica Reed thing with Charlemagne, right? Star called me up and got me involved in that, right? I didn't know this girl from a hole in the paint, this, that, and other. Star called me up and got me involved in that. Yo, this girl, woo, 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 because he knew at the time I had a gripe with Charlemagne, right? Now, I have no relationship, no friendship with this dude, this, that, and other. Like I said, he just reached out to me and said, yo, I think this will be good for you, whatever. Here's what I believe, right? Tasha Rain, could you let them know who Moon is? So throughout the whole thing with Jessica, right? He's the one that brought it to the masses, right? Now, this is my personal belief, and this is alleged. This is what I believe. I believe that when Charlemagne went on was it Academics? It's Academics and the Brilliant Idiots, right? I don't know which one was first, right? When Charlemagne, when he told that story about how he got arrested because a girl tried to say that he raped her or whatever, and he talked about it, and they laughed and was joking about it, this, that, and other. When Charlemagne told that story on there, I believe, and it is alleged, this is my belief, that Star went and tracked down the whoever Charlemagne was talking about and found Jessica Reed. That's my belief. She say that she came out because she heard him talking about it, this, that, and the other, and she knew that he was talking about her, and this is why she came out, this, that, and the other. Right now, Charlemagne the God was Charlemagne the God in South Carolina before he got to Wendy Williams. So she always knew who Charlemagne the God was. He never changed his name. His name was Charlemagne the God before he even became famous. She knew him as Charlemagne the God. Right? Now, I'm not gonna get into their whole case or whatever, right? The incident happened. Charlamagne get arrested. He pleads guilty to it, being that she doesn't come to court and cooperate with the DA. They brought the charge down to a lesser charge and charged him with giving a minor a drink. He didn't get charged with nothing sexual because the mother didn't let her testify, right? Now, after that point, she had a 6-year window civilly to sue Charlamagne. This happened in about 99, 2000, I believe, right? So she had a 6-year window to sue him civilly, right? He was still Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne made it to Wendy Williams and became bigger, right? So Charlamagne was still Charlamagne from the nigga from South Carolina to Wendy Williams. He goes to Wendy Williams and he has a stint where he's even popular. She still knows who this guy is because he's Charlamagne, right? Right? And he left and she's traumatized by him, right? Because of what he did to her. So she's never going to forgive him. And he's on her paperwork from the case. He's on her paperwork from the hospital report, all that from the whole thing, right? So he goes from Wendy Williams' experience to the Breakfast Club. Do a whole stint on the Breakfast Club for 5 years before he gets to academics or the Brilliant Renews, whatever. He's bigger on the Breakfast Club than he was on Wendy Williams. So she still seeing this nigga. He's on the radio, this, that, and other. Now he tells the story, right, of in about 2018, 2019, he tells the story of him catching a case. Ironically, you're telling me out of all the people in the world, she happens to find Star to do an interview with, the nigga that got a problem with Envy, for getting him fired from the radio and having the lawsuit with Envy and everything because of what he said about Envy's daughter. And now Envy and Charlamagne are co-hosts on the radio station, right? So allegedly, there goes the gripe. The station and Envy, right? Charlamagne, I don't know if it's personal with him, but there goes to open the door. Now, Charlamagne tells the story. Now, out of she saying, oh, he talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing from her being a victim, not saying that he didn't do what he did. I believe what she said in certain parts, certain things, I don't know, right? That's besides the point. However, she comes and she's connected to Star, right? Who got a gripe with Envy and Clear Channel or whoever, whatever, right? Boom. He comes to me, who got a problem with Charlamagne. Yo, this girl, whoa. How the fuck did y'all two get together? Now she's saying that somebody in her family said, yo, you should reach out to Star. Why Star? Why? Star comes to me, right? Boom. Gets me to do the documentary for her, right? I don't want to do it. They crying, oh, you know, it's true. You heard the police. Da, da, da. I don't want to do it because I got a personal gripe with Charlamagne, and it's going to look like I'm being revengeful. But homeboy. Come on, chameleon. Know that, right? This is why he come to me and do it, because they could have did it without me, right? They could have did a documentary, right? He could have got somebody else to do it, right? So boom. I do it, whatever. I help this girl, and she fucking turns against me. Y'all all seen it. A nigga told her he gave her $100 for me that he could have gave to her. and she believed it, whatever. I'm past all that, right? But here's the connection, right? Kwame Brown get into a beef with Charlemagne, right? Now, he got a buzz going back and forth with Charlemagne. So now the girl don't fuck with me no more. And now Star stopped fucking with her. Me and him both stopped fucking with her because she went in and turned on us for some lady that promised that she was going to do this, that, and the third for her, right? She didn't, right? One way or another, she doubled back. I wound up messing with her. Star, you little monkey face, was calling her a little monkey face bitch. This and that, F her, this and that. She knows all this, right? She got to see text messages, all this shit of Star talking bad about her, right? She didn't like Star. She don't like Star. I don't know how they got cool again. But I know for a fact, she don't like Star. She don't like Tasha K. And I guess I've seen that ultimately she became an opportunist because she go to me, she go to Star, then it come to me, and then it's fuck Star. You know what I'm saying? And then it's turned around and she go to the lady, then it's the fuck me and Star. Then the lady, she see the lady can't produce her, so it's fuck the lady. She double back to me. She fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? Then everything gets done. I put out to me. She got love for me, this, that, and the third. Boom. Kwame gets popular, right? Kwame gets popular and shit. And now it's fuck choke. So now you see the opportunist pattern, right? Now it's fuck choke that I never did. But the thing was, oh, you took $100 from a nigga. I told the nigga, yo, you use my footage, nigga. Hit my cash app. He told me, he sent her $100 to me. Why you sending me $100 for her randomly out of nowhere? Nigga, use my footage. She ain't paid for that footage. That's my shit. He hit my cash app. He goes to tell her, oh, I sent you $100 to choke. Instead of her calling me, asking me, she flips out on me, whatever. That was the out to stop fucking with me. Now that I look at the bigger picture, right? Now she going fucks with Kwame, right? Now I'm trying to school Kwame on, yo, this nigga Star introduced me to this girl, this, that, and the other, this, that, and soon as they get to Kwame takes her in, right? And now they doing the whole new document. That shit ain't dropped yet. That shit was 3 years ago. They supposed to drop it that September of that year, which was like 3 or 4 months. How many of y'all remember? Don't drop it now, goddammit. Don't drop it now, because I gave you some publicity. They said they had a whole motherfucking documentary that was going to be better than mine, and this. She went over there and fucked with Kwame and them, and this other dude. Kwame got in the documentary. He in there talking about mama's cooking, this, that, and the other. They ain't got nothing to do with her getting raped or Charlemagne, this, that, and the other. But they tried to capitalize off Kwame going at Charlemagne like they did with me. I had a problem with him, so they came to me. Now Kwame got a problem, and he got this big buzz that's dead right now. No disrespect to you, Kwame. I'm just saying the fact that they jumped on you while your wave was up here, right? I bet your phone don't ring no more, right? So they go over to Kwame, and then the mother starts to make up this bullshit ass like, oh, leave us alone, you bothering us. And I'm like, where the hell is this coming from? I look up, this nigga Star over there with flowers and shit. Yeah, and they back with, now she back with, and I know she don't like this nigga. But now they back over there, and then they making videos about me, talking shit about me. And I'm like, wow. And all the fans and the viewers that went through this whole shit with us, they looking at her like, wow, you turned on Joe? Oh, over $100? Yeah, he took 100. The people see it, right? So now she go, and then she goes, and Tasha K ruins her whole shit by bringing the Avion nigga on her show, right? Now she with Tasha K, and she hates Tasha K. I know this for a fact. She hates Tasha K more than she hates Star. Now she's with Star and Tasha K, and she go on Tasha K do another interview and stuff. And now this time she throw her fucking mother under the bus. I mean, threw her mother under the bus. So you go from Star to me to Kwame. No, Star to me and Star to the lady.
I'm really sorry. I didn't think it would end up like this. I am a good person.
To fuck me and Star to me, to fuck Star, to fuck me to Kwame, to they're back with Star and them, and they all go do this bullshit ass shit that never came out. That never came out. Right? Now, here go the problem. When Kwame was on his ass, it brought the publicity back. Right? So now everybody's giving me the credit for because the doc and her seeing her with me several times on Instagram. People are giving me the credit, and Star's not getting mentioned. Right? So he need his props. So this is where he go and allegedly manipulate the whole situation, get with Kwame and all of them, and the mother again, and this, that, and the other. And then it's fuck Joe. Then Flex goes on his fucking radio station, play my whole fucking interview going at Charlemagne. He going at Charlemagne. He played my whole documentary with Jessica, and then turn around and give the credit to Star. Never mention my name. And then when I go to check, oh, Joker, I didn't know that was yours. Motherfucker, everybody knew it was mine. So he's behind the scenes allegedly going at the Breakfast Club, Envy, Charlemagne stuff, but he's using me and her. And he's behind the scenes, and she's doing all the shooting, he's throwing the gun at our feet. Now he's doing it again with the Bambaataa shit, allegedly. It's the same shit with the Bambaataa shit. He wanted Hassan Campbell to show up to make sure he can press charges to get Bam locked up. Remember that? Ask Hassan Campbell. He'll tell you. He was mad at him for that. Hassan Campbell went from Star to messing with Doggy Diamonds. And then created his own persona. And then he grabbed Ronald B. Savage to try to get him to press charges on Bam, allegedly. And then what happened with Ronald B. Savage? He didn't want to do it. And he flipped out on him, cursed him out, threatened him, and all that shit. Y'all remember? You heard the video. So then what'd he do? Allegedly, he went and got this lady, Liel Wills or whatever. Remember that documentary that came out on YouTube? Zulu Nation, the first hip-hop gay family. That's Star, allegedly. Working with the chick. So he got the chick allegedly in front of him, and she's going out here talking about Bam and hip-hop and the Zulu Nation is a pedophile. It's all him. He couldn't do it. He couldn't use Ronald B. Savage, allegedly. He couldn't use Hassan Campbell, allegedly. He couldn't control those niggas. Now he got the chick doing it. Who's the chick? What she got to do with this? Now, the reason I'm showing her song is because how are you so mad at Bam and you standing next to this nigga as a grown-ass man? So this ain't about Bam no more with her song. He's getting manipulated because he had the opportunity to get him locked up. He didn't show up on the day he was supposed to do it. So is that a person that wants justice? That's like them telling you, yo, if you don't come to court on this day, you foreclose on your house. You're not going to show up to court? Now, I'm going to prove to y'all with my phone. Now, today, they had the
comes out, and it turns out that the powerful were more museum is a Zulu Nation operation. When Marcy Hamilton comes up here, she's going to talk about enablers. We believe that museum is a Zulu Nation operation. When Marcy Hamilton comes up here, she's going to talk about enablers. Just like in Epstein's case, R. Kelly's case, the allegations against Bambaataa span from the 1970s to the 1980s to the 1990s into the 2000s.
what do Bam got to do with the Hip Hop Museum? He stepped down in 2016 because of niggas made him get out. He's not on no paperwork. He has nothing to do with it at all. And that's been for 7 years. What drama? Ain't no, you think somebody was going to do something so Hassan came at a press conference where there's nothing but news cameras? You believe that shit? You telling me a victim would be scared to go to a press conference where it's nothing but news cameras, and you think something niggas is dumb enough to do some shit to a victim at a press conference where it's nothing but news cameras and police? You believe that? She could tell him not to go. This is what I'm talking about with smart dummies, man. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. So this nigga could go in his projects with the burner. He could go meet niggas, tell niggas he could go sit down with Tekashi and fucking whack 100. But she could tell him don't go to a fucking broad daylight press conference. Broad daylight, but he could go meet niggas in the studio in a secluded place at night with liquor and shit. But she gonna tell him don't go outside in broad daylight where a whole fucking news crew is at, several news crews, a bunch of protesters, and she told him don't come out there. For what? Get the fuck out of here. Because he's the nigga that hit you in the head with the headshot. This is why y'all didn't want him up there to get on TV. So niggas could be like, him? Fuck out of here. He's not there because of his image. He's not there because he had the opportunity to put Bam in jail and he didn't show up. Smart dummies.
We believe that museum is a Zulu Nation operation. When Marcy Hamilton comes up here, she's going to talk about enablers. Just like in Epstein's case, R. Kelly's case, the allegations against Bambaataa span from the 1970s to the 1980s to the 1990s into the 2000s. And we don't care about a museum. We're not trying to destroy the museum, but your hip-hop history is not better than any of their history. You owe the people. We are the people who bought your music. We supported you. You know why the Me Too movement was successful?
Do y'all hear this bullshit?
We believe that museum
got a personal gripe against Zulu Nation. Am I right, y'all, or am I right?
We will make this year the year of the predator because hip-hop did not stand up for women or for children.
Am I right, y'all, or am I right? Am I right, y'all, or am I right? Am I right, y'all, or am I right? Who is we? She just said he interviewed them, and that's where it started. And then from there, do y'all hear this bullshit? I'm telling y'all who behind this shit.
We believe that museum is a Zulu Nation operation. When Marcy Hamilton comes up here, she's going to talk about enablers. Just like in Epstein's case, R. Kelly's case, the allegations against Bambaataa span from the 1970s to the 1980s to the 1990s into the 2000s. And we don't care about a museum. We're not trying to destroy the museum, but your hip-hop history is not better than any of their history. You owe the people. We are the people who bought your music. We supported you. You know why the Me Too movement was successful? Years to this day, March 29th, 2016, Troy started interviewing these guys who were in the shooting. 7 years to this day, March 29th, 2016, Troy started interviewing these guys who were in the shooting. And they started talking about what happened to them. And
now, what I told y'all, who's getting the credit? Who's getting the credit? Y'all heard it, right? Why is that name relevant into what she's saying at this goddamn shit. Nigga want his credit every time. Nigga want his credit every time. There you go, right there. You heard her, right? There you go, right there.
7 years to this day, March 29th, 2016, Troy Terrain started interviewing these guys who were in the Zulu Nation. And they started talking about what happened to them. And we, the general public, heard that. And we're not going to ignore that. And we're not going to let them try to erase that because it's hip hop's 50th year. We will make this year the year of the predator because hip hop did not stand up for women or for children.
Am I right, y'all? Or am I right? Am I right, y'all? Or am I right? Am I right, y'all? Or am I right? Who is we? She just said he interviewed them, and that's where it started. And then from there, boom. We ain't had, listen to what she said again. I told y'all, this shit ain't about no motherfucking. This nigga got a personal gripe against Zulu Nation, and he's shooting the gun again, and he throwing it at this woman's feet because he threw it at fucking Ronald Savage's feet, and he kicked it back to him. He threw it at Hassan's feet, and he kicked it back to him. Now he using this chick. I'm telling y'all, I knew it.
7 years to this day, March 29th, 2016, Troy Terrain started interviewing these guys who were in the Zulu Nation. And they started talking about what happened to them. And we, the general public, heard that. And we're not going to ignore that. And we're not going to let them try to erase that because it's hip hop's 50th year.
Oh no, you got regular flowers?
Yeah, it's romantic.
Check it out.
Whoa, these are amazing.
They stay like that for
Bam. Star got them to talk. We heard that. So now we going to get it. He's allegedly behind her with the Zulu Nation First Family of Hip Hop. He's the only fucking nigga that covered that shit on YouTube. I don't know what y'all niggas, Zulu niggas did to that nigga, but this is the same press conference shit that he told Jessica Reed she had to do. This is the same fucking plan, bro. The Layla chick is me. Just how I got used, she's the motherfucking now. Just how Kwame got used, she's it now. It's just another different fucking victim. Our own fucking people fucking up hip hop because they got kicked out the fucking game. Ain't that a bitch?
7 years to this day, March 29th, 2016, Troy Terrain started interviewing these guys who were in the Zulu Nation. And they started talking about what happened to them. And we, the general public,
Now, here's where it gets even better. Now, here's where it gets even better, right? This dude, Star, does a show 2 days ago, and a caller calls in and is like, yo, what's up with the Hip Hop Museum? And, what it was your. So Star says, oh, let me address the protests, right? So I'm quoting him because I wrote this down to quote him so it ain't no which goes speculation or words which go, but I will be using and all the audio you just heard, I'm using under fair use. And here's the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, common news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is used permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips their balance in favor of fair use. And that content that you heard was used under fair use. And I will continue my conversation, right? So, someone sent in a message, and you gotta cash app him to ask a question, I think, right? But so he says, let me address the protests, right? Now, I told y'all, and I just played that audio for y'all to see that I told y'all that this nigga was gonna put her in the front and act like he ain't got shit to do with it, so he don't get a lawsuit, right? Then you just heard me say that, right? He did it to me. So now this is where, if that Chicago chick is watching right now, and I'm sure somebody them, you know how these little internet rats be going to tell Joe talking about you, right? If she's watching, she should right already now, before what I'm about to say this guy has a point here. This nigga is sneaky. He did use me. This is what she's watching saying right now, right? But now she's sitting there looking a little bit harder. Like, speak on, Choke. Go on. She probably ready to call this nigga, curse him out, but right now she's sitting back, drinking her tea, smoking her little cigarette or weed or whatever. She like, go ahead, go on. I'm listening. Yeah, he told me don't F with you. But you know what? You're making some sense here. Go ahead, Choke. Go on. That's how she's watching right now, right? Now, first thing Star says, and defense to the person that sent him the message is, I just want to let y'all know, I left that story a long time ago. You left that story alone a long time ago. Didn't y'all just hear the audio of him screaming on B Savage last year? But he left that story alone long time ago, right? Go to his page and see how many times that he's talked about. He probably gonna take it down now that I just said that. How many times that he talked about Zulu in the last year? All right, you can just look at it, or he talked about Hassan, Bam, Zulu, or B Stinger. See how many times he talked about them in the last year on any of his channels, right? That ain't a long time ago, right? So this is the process of where he's getting ready to start throwing the Chicago chick away. He right now he's taking the gun, the protest gun, and he getting ready to throw it right at our feet after shooting it off and everything, right? Having Hassan go out there and do all this stuff. Now he getting ready to take that smoking gun and throw it right at her feet, right? Now, right? This is where she gonna see, or she seen it, because if she saw that show, the show he did 2 days ago, she already know right off the top, oh, this nigga's a sucker. This nigga's about to leave me for dead out here with this shit to get a lawsuit, so he don't, right? So not only do he say he left the story a long time ago, he says, I'm not involved in the story anymore. How many times y'all heard that lady mention his name at that press conference? She said, y'all don't have nobody but Troy Star Terrain and myself. She said that in the press conference. Y'all don't have nobody else but us. Right? So now he's saying, and I quote, I am not involved in the story anymore. Why? Why? Why aren't you involved in the story anymore? Please tell us. Because the lawsuits is about to come out. Why ain't you involved in it anymore? This lady said your name a minimum of 3 times at that press conference, and that y'all was the ones that was out here, and you going to leave her for dead? Wow. Should I play it, y'all? When she said, please tell me I saved it on my phone. Capital C. You're a funny dude. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull that joint up. One second, y'all. You know what? It ain't even important. I don't want to look for it right now, right? All right, check it, right? So now the nigga say he's not involved in the story anymore. So now you got all these people involved, and you ain't involved in the story no more. You broke the story. You was the first one. with Ronald B. Savage and Hassan Campbell. Now this woman's out here protesting, mentioning your name, saying y'all the ones that still got this fight going at the protest. And you say, and I quote, I am not involved with the story anymore. Homegirl, you better watch your friend. You better watch your friend. He said, I shifted gears. I lost 20,000 subscribers. He had some legal issues with that because of the videos that he put up. Right? So, like I said, being that he already had some legal issues with the Zulu Nation, or talking about the Zulu Nation and lost his page, this, that, and the other, that goes to show you probably more of a reason why the nigga shooting from the dark. You know what I'm saying? Singing the bush is like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker said, I left the story years ago. I am not involved in the story anymore. I shifted gears, you know, because I lost 20,000 subscribers and I had some legal issues. More of a reason to let somebody else get in front and let them catch the goddamn legal issues. Because why would you not be involved in the story anymore? The story's over. You gave up? It's over? You gave up? Pack it up, y'all. We lost this case, y'all. Rip all the pictures down from the wall. Frank Lucas, man, he's getting protected. You fired it. The task squad is over. Come on, y'all. I'm not involved with the story no more. Come on, y'all. Pack it up. Let's go. And then look how he tried to spin it. Yo, niggas foul. Let me tell you how foul he is, right? I'm damn back at you. That means I'm tired. Right? The nigga said, yo, and this is foul. For all that B Stinger been through and went through and did interviews with him and I saw this nigga now saying, this ain't about just one person or two people. It ain't just about two people. Oh, so now it ain't about Hassan and B Stinger no more. Yo. Niggas don't want to cooperate with him. So now the niggas say, yo, it ain't about them no more. This nigga said, yo, it ain't about one or two people. Like he just threw Hassan and this nigga B Stinger away. He said, yo, it's about a bunch of grown men who now they grandfathers, man, right? And then he said, man, I lost a lot of good relationships with people I had in Zulu over the years. You know, it's a lot of misinformation. But I never had a problem with the Zulu Nation. It's a lot of misinformation. You never had a problem with Zulu Nation. Should we? How many videos do we need to pull up, y'all? Of this nigga making videos talking about Zulu Nation, or the whole other channel that was dedicated to the goddamn that whole Zulu thing, the whole beast thing, and all that shit. Like, he just said he lost the whole channel, right? And got in legal issues, right? But he ain't never have a problem with Zulu. Then he says, I never had a problem with Zulu Nation, but you know, Ice-T ran up on me at the Dave Chappelle show. You know, we had some words, but you know, we squashed it real quick. Ice-T Zulu Nation. Ice-T manager Mickey Benson, Zulu Nation. You ain't. Why would Ice-T run up on you and have words with you? For what? Only about Zulu Nation. And why would you preset your beef with running in Ice-T right before saying you never had a problem with Zulu Nation? But you know, I ran into Ice-T and you know, me and him had some words, you know, saying in 2000, but we, you know, we squashed it very quickly at the Dave Chappelle show. Right? So then, like, do y'all remember just last year, this nigga yelling at Ronald B. Stinger on the phone, mad at him because he wouldn't go through with the whole lawsuit and whatever the thing with Zulu? Y'all don't remember that? Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. Yeah, I do. Then he talking about a few people that from Zulu that he was cool with in the process of doing the interview. TC Islam, Pow Wow. We was cool over the years, Saladin, and a host of others. You know, the story was heartbreaking. Oh, so you listen to their story and their story was heartbreaking, and now you're not involved in the story anymore? You left the story a long time ago? Okay. I feel sorry for y'all brothers that spilled your heart out. He left the story a long time ago. Now, here's where he take homegirl from Chicago and grab her by the collar, figure of speech speaking, and by the waist of her pants. And that number 9 bus is coming down the street right now, right on schedule. And he just grabbed her and threw her right in front of the bus. This nigga says, oh, the protest? That's Layla Wells. That's her organization. Hip Hop Stands with Survivors. I'm not involved. Homegirl, when he made that statement, that was publicly to say, y'all direct all y'all lawsuits over there. That nigga said, that protest is hers. That's her organization. I'm not involved. All lawsuits are going to go to her. Just because he said that. He is making it publicly. No, he's watching those Cardi B trials and everything to know how to publicly clear himself of anything legally because, oh, nigga, The lawsuits are coming. I can't say from who, but that is 100% fact that lawsuits are coming. I ain't saying to who. I ain't saying from who. I ain't saying for what. I'm telling you, I know for a fact lawsuits are coming. If you would think I'm capping, wait for it. Now, then he tried to after he backed off and said, yo, it's all her, then he tried to put protection on her and say, you know, y'all don't know, homegirl from Chicago, she from the hood in Chicago. She from the projects. You know what I'm saying? She got like 25 nephews right down in that old block. Oh, so when we don't supposed to tell the truth no more? Oh, is she a gangster or is she a politician? So she got 25 nephews in old block. So you saying these nephews are going to do something to somebody? Is that what you're saying? Are you indirectly threatening any victims or survivors or people that aren't aligned with her agenda, that she got 25 nephews in old block? Is that a gang? Is that what you're saying, sir? That Layla Wills got 25 nephews in old block. Is that what you saying? That's what you said, right? That is a quote. All right. Y'all remember that. You victims out there, like B Stinger, be careful, because he says she got 25 nephews that's over in that old block section. And you know what that is. That's rough. That's gangster area. That's tough. That's Chicago. Okay? He's saying that for a reason. So y'all be careful. That's nothing nice. Okay? Shout out to everybody in Chicago. And then he said, oh, she was also down with the Nation of Islam. So y'all be careful. She was down with the Nation of Islam, and she got 25 nephews in old block. Right? I don't know what that means. She got 25 nephews in old block, so y'all be careful going to them protests, because she got 25 nephews from old block. All right? I don't know why he said that, but he said it for a reason. So be careful. And then he mentioned the Nation of Islam, but wasn't she going at the Nation of Islam too? Allegedly, I believe, for the same type of stuff. I don't know. I don't know about that one. That's alleged, but I know she did something about Farrakhan and them, or the Nation of Islam, right? But no, y'all, she got nephews in old block. So I think, homies insinuating she gangster. Y'all better be careful. And he said she from the projects. He said she from the projects and she got niggas in old block. So y'all niggas better be careful, because she must ain't no good person, politician, something like that, because it seems like somebody needs to be scared, because he said old block. Then the nigga said, yo, I speak to her once in the blue moon. I'm busy, she busy. You know what I'm saying? y'all want to say something? Y'all go to her page. Oh shit. Yo, this thing is throwing her away like crazy. This thing say y'all speak to her, every blue moon, you know, you know, I'm busy, she busy, but y'all go to her page. Y'all go to her page. So he's diverting all the attention to her. For every goddamn lawsuit is going to go to her. And right now, he is claiming he has no ties to her. And then he got the nerve to say, man, y'all better not worry about me in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better be worried about that white lady, Marcy Hamilton. She's a lawyer. She want all the smoke. So Marcy, your guy said you want all the smoke. I don't know. I don't think you might know what that means because you're around some hip hop people. But he said some. Oh, he said Marcy Hamilton, and may I quote, she's out here chasing the money. So he says, don't worry about me in Chicago. Y'all better watch Marcy Hamilton. She a lawyer, and she wants to smoke, and she's out here chasing the money. So Marcy, once again, is also the woman that got the Child Protection Act passed. She got that Child Protection Act passed. So that's who she is, and her company is Child USA. But she knows B. Stinger. So she knows all this stuff that homegirl's saying. Like, she knowing where all this is coming from because she know B. Stinger already. But this thing is said she's out here chasing the money. So it don't that right there means that if she's out here chasing the money, it don't matter if the allegations is false, true, whatever. She gonna get paid as a lawyer to defend anybody, right or wrong. So if she out here chasing the money, what do that got to do with any of the facts? She's not a part of the case. She's a person that can represent somebody in the case and make money, but she didn't grow up in the Bronx, or none of her children are involved, as if, just like the Chicago chick, don't have nobody personally involved in this case. So if Marcy out here, according to Star, she wants to smoke, I quote, and she's out here chasing the money, I quote, who's not to believe that the Chicago chick ain't out here just wanting some smoke to chase the money? When she don't have nobody tied to this case. And she's not from Bronx River. And she's not from New York. And Marcy knows that B. Stinger was the first person to bring this story to the Daily News, right? So now, is this about money? Or is this about justice? Because the people's, the Hassan Campbells and the Ronald B. Stinger Savage, if they wanted justice, they had time before the statute of limitations was up to do something, and they did not, right? So now, all of a sudden, this woman from Chicago got more fight in her about this situation based off pure speculation because she hasn't been around none of it. None of it. So based on pure speculation, not being an eyewitness to nothing, she's going harder than Hassan and B. Stinger. And now Star said he left the story a long time ago. So Star left the story a long time ago, and Hassan and B. Stinger didn't go to show up before the statute of limitations was up. And those three are the ones that start the story. Why is she going so hard right now? Why? If none of the people that was involved in the story are pressing charges or showing up for court or showing up to protest, and if this nigga left the story a long time ago, what is she doing? And then he ends it off with like, and says, it's not really my business. That's another quote. It's not really my business. Do it sound like that on that phone call, y'all? Like it's not really his business? Now, here's the thing. This woman held a press conference in New York City to protest Zulu Nation. And y'all can do this research on your own. There's no chapter of Zulu Nation in New York. Everybody's left. Everybody's gone. There's no chapter of Zulu Nation in New York City. If there's, show me it. Where's that? I'll wait. I'll give y'all a whole day for that one. There's no chapter in New York City. I'll wait for y'all to find it. Jamila, you know who the John Doe is? I could tell you something more about that, Jamila, but they watching. I would school you about that, but they watching. And at some point you would know. All right. So hip hop stands with survivors.org, y'all. .org. All right. That's where y'all get all y'all information if y'all want to know about the hip hop survivor be stinger, hiphopsurvivors.org. All right. That's where you can find out about the survivor be stinger. All right. Joke, no joke. Y'all already know. I'm gonna get in the main though. And why I say he wild, he coyote himself by goddamn setting up a trap for Troy Ave and then landing in the trap his goddamn self. That's why I called him Wild E Coyote. Him putting that chain out and the chain being fake and him still having it. I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say on that. All right. And then I'm gonna get into Nori and Joe Budden's bowing down to Jay-Z. Like, I'm not ready to even start to get into that. I'll let y'all tomorrow, all right? Choke no joke. You know what it is.
This go out to all the PJs around the world. Either war.
Nah, way back.
Sound
Back.
niggas and guns. Yeah. Let's go. Choke no joke. To all the projects in the world. You ever been to a project barbecue? Yes, I have. Played the half, extra hours for more cash. You go half on that coke and yak. Get to the block cause it get packed. Little babies, adults or crack. We feed them too, we don't pump like that. Plus it's like us, giving back. And they sales is the reason why we got so many packs of chicken. The hood not missing. Muslims said don't put pork on chicken. They got on Al about that, they thought he didn't listen. He wasn't been touched from them government missions. But they forget that when they bite that chicken, this is when the players get knocked, cause it's hot out. The sexy show out, glowing with the back glass on the mouth. She see you with the next chick, then she them out. Hustlers them out, just for nothing. Bustin' for attention, just dumbin'. Cause we know y'all ain't bustin' nothing. You ever been to a project barbecue? Kids and sprinklers, deep thinkers, playing chess, our heads on your left, blowing gas. My Puerto Ricans playing handball, Miguel and Heck on the court. Niggas wanna be like Mike. Life's a box of chocolates, you're riding a pipe, playing the bench. Kids on the fence, watching Popo, chase Prince. Don't dismiss your brethren for dumb shit. Keep it gangster, them shit where you live. 12-1 right up in your crib. You never been nowhere, where else could you live? What's that? That's Gangsta Boo coming through, throwing it up, fucking his muffler up, scraping the concrete with Willie's so sweet. He got escorted by the chief of police from 233rd Laconia to Gun Hill Road. Got knocked in tell like Joe.
Very.
Okay.
Choke no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. What you just want them to just come and get you? Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about. Learn from mistakes. Choke no joke. Let's go. You already know. Make it low. Let's go. My aim. Choke no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's an A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Osley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D and her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned. Had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. Cooch. Choke no joke, no joke. You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What I'm supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept her laughing, the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my gold D just smacking. Then phone sex had happened, things went left. Our common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream, a dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like a dream, knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding and give her my ring like I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my number one lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch motherfucker, device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick, we both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, there to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hit my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Joke, no joke. You already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out of here.
Good night.